The Dallas Cowboys probably fielded one of their best rosters they ever had. Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Micah Parsons. And yet again, the Dallas Cowboys found themselves on an early exit in the playoffs. Since the mid 90s, when they won 2 Super Bowls with Troy Aikman, it's been one disappointment after another. Tony Romo was in situations where he had great teams like Terrell Owens and Jason Witten on his team, and they would fall in the playoffs. Why do the Cowboys perpetually fail in the postseason?
I think it's a combination of a bunch of things. You start to look at some of the coaching hires that Jerry Jones. I think Jerry Jones is the one thing that's hindering any type of coach that goes into Dallas and as far as developing his system in there, because whatever Jerry says goes. I mean, you talk about Chan Gailey was only there for 2 years. Campo was there for 3, Parcells for 4, Wade Phillips for 4. Jason Garrett was the only guy that had any kind of long tenure with the Dallas Cowboys, and they kept winning. And then when the postseason would come around, they didn't have the pieces in place in order to make that next step. I think trying to get a very strong-minded coach in there. I know Mike McCarthy, happened to ride the tails of Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. I think if you get a more of a stronger head coach, one that Jerry Jones will let to develop his system and pick the guys that he wants according to his draft board and his scouting department and whatnot, it'll probably be a little bit better for the Dallas Cowboys to make that next step in the playoffs. But until that happens, and Jerry Jones is still the overseer there in Dallas, I don't know if the Dallas Cowboys are going to make it out of the first round.